Okay, I'm back. We were just talking about how they were talking about To Kill a Mockingbird in class. The next thing I have is Spencer orders vodka soda, kiddingly, at dinner. Her sister's like, she's kidding, you know. And then Ren actually orders a vodka soda. He orders it for Spencer, at least we think so. Why are Spencer and Ren sitting next to each other at dinner? Shouldn't Melissa and Ren be sitting next to each other? I mean, they're the two that are dating. But no, Spencer and Ren are sitting next to each other. Then they play high-low. Melissa says, again, just kidding. Like, that was 2 times during dinner that she said that. Once about Spencer and then once about Ren. The next thing I have is Maya's sleeping over at Emily's house. We know that Emily's mom invited her to sleep over because of her whole house being a crime scene and everything. Then Emily gets a message from A. Did you get a good night kiss? Here's one from me, XO, A. The one thing I noticed, though, in this episode, compared to the other ones, I'm going to go back and double check with the first episode, but it's usually -A, but in the A text messages that I've seen in the second episode, it was --A, so I don't know if it was supposed to be a different A or what it is. Who knows? And then another thing is Emily mentions the next morning after making out with Ben, and Hannah made a comment about her never thinking that Emily would be a person for PDA. Emily says, maybe I'm not the person everybody thinks I am. Again, it's just weird the way that she's phrasing things. And then Hannah replies, who is? The movie at the movie theater that Ella and Arya went to see was It Happened One Night. Ezra walks up to Arya, and then Ella comes up to meet Arya. Ella mentions that Arya has mentioned a lot about Ezra. When? I don't remember her mentioning it to Ella, but who knows. And then she mentions, except for the really young part, and then they walk inside the theater, and then she whispers to Arya, and the really cute part, almost like she's baiting Arya. Like, she kind of knows already what is going on between her and Ezra, and she's sort of baiting her about it. The next stuff that I have. Ezra walks in like he's looking around for a seat, and of course Ella invites him to sit with them. And offers him popcorn over Arya. Again. The whole thing with her baiting Arya about it. I almost feel like she already knew about everything between Arya and Ezra, that something happened between them. The next thing I have is Emily mentions, I don't know what normal feels like anymore. Her mom mentions, I think there's, and then, because she's talking to her mom, and then she mentions, I think there's something wrong with me. Emily then says, we were friends because of Allie, and Pam says, then use her to get close again. I just feel like Emily has been, like, the way that she says things in these first 2 episodes so far, it just feels like what she's saying has double meaning. Just very weird phrasing. So I'm gonna, where was I? Oh, and then Ren, like, wanders into Spencer's room as she's studying, and he says the only thing that he can remember in Latin is up yours. Ren says, my life has been my choice. And then Ren kisses Spencer at the exact angle needed for Melissa to see them in the mirror in Spencer's room. Then there's, like, this really weird conversation that I wrote down between Byron and Arya. Kind of sounds like his words have a double meaning also. As she's walking in the house after she was making out with Ezra in the car. And she's completely soaked. I'm actually gonna... No, I can continue this. He says, we need to talk. You can't keep doing this. You're not very good at hiding your feelings. And your mother knows something's up. Look, Arya, I don't like to lie, but sometimes telling the truth does more harm than good. Now, when we were in Iceland, you found a way of letting go what happened. And then Arya's like, are you seeing her again? He's like, she's teaching at Hollis, so I don't see her, so I see her, but not like that. Oh my god. My phone just rang and it completely freaked me out. That's not my phone. Wait a second. I will... Sorry guys, I'm gonna pause this and come right back.